Alright, dude, so just quick little test hand. So this is kind of like a typical hand you want to see. You want to at least want to see like one 10E monster, and then like one way into your Sword Soul stuff. Ecclesia will get you into it, and Long Yuan is also a great way into it. Long Yuan is like your guaranteed way into a 10, and then Ecclesia is like your way into an 8. But what we're going to do first is we're going to try to psych our opponent out and just special summon shit just for the sake of it. So we're going to go ahead and use the 10E Spirited Hara. You can just special summon itself if there's no monsters on the field or no effect monsters on the field. Special that out, we're just going to link it into a link 1. So that way we have Monk out. And then from here we can actually do our first normal summon. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Ecclesia, tribute it. And it lets you special summon any Sword Soul card from the deck. We're going to go ahead and grab Moye. Moye is the most important one. We're going to activate Moye. Moye reveals a Worm monster or Sword Soul monster in your hand. I only got one right now. And once you do that, it produces a token. The token is a level 4, and it's a tuner, which is busted. We'll synchro that. Alright, so here's your first 8. And you get 2 effects. Moye is going to trigger to let you draw a card, and then Shisha will let you search a 10E card, or a Sword Soul card, I'm sorry. So we're going to activate. We're going to activate Shisha as Chain Link 1, and you're going to activate Moye as Chain Link 2. So the draw comes first, so that way you can kind of manipulate what it is you search after. So we got Vishuda. We're going to go ahead and grab Blackout. So we'll add that to our hand. So this is more or less kind of what you want to happen. So now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and activate Long Yuan. And we can discard either a Sword Soul card or a Worm card. We're going to go ahead and discard Vishuda. So that way it works later on in your graveyard too, which is dope. We're going to go ahead and grab Long Yuan. You're going to special summon your token. And we can go ahead and synchro 10. We're going to go ahead and grab Shisha, or Chen Ying, I'm sorry. And then, boom. Activate Long Yuan. Long Yuan just burns your opponent for 12 just cuz. And you're basically already set up. Your board doesn't look too crazy, but these guys in themselves is already really busted. Shisha, so if you can see right here, it says, if this card is synchro summoned, you can add to your hand or banish one Sword Soul card from your deck. Quick effect. You can banish one Sword Soul card or Worm monster in your graveyard, or hand your graveyard, then target another effect monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn. So just by him banishing something, and you have plenty of targets in your graveyard, he negates something. He's an imperm. Then Chen Ying goes around there. So for each banished card, this card gains 100 attack and defense, and your opponent's monsters, the monsters your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense. So if this card would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish one card from your graveyard instead. If a card or cards are banished, you can banish one card from one card each from both your opponent's field and graveyard. So already, just him triggering, Shisha triggering to banish, to negate something, is going to trigger him, and he's going to banish a monster in your opponent's field and in their graveyard. So that in itself would fuck up, like, Ben's Baldarok, Caesar's Ubel, like, just on their own. Then you're going to go ahead and set your Blackout, and Blackout is just target a Worm monster you control and target 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. So you have the Monk of the Tenyi there to just freely give away. Like, you don't have to do anything with it. And you still have Ash, and you still have Desires. So I'm just going to go ahead and activate Desires just because I can, right? Let's just see what we get. Hopefully I draw like a Veiler and an Imperm or something. Oh, and I drew a Protoss, and the Protoss is pretty fucked up too to draw, because then you could like special summon it and lock your opponent out of Darks, which is like huge. But another cool thing is that now Chen Ying is 4,000 attack because I banished 10. So that's really busted. So yeah, so those are just some of the small things you can do. There's like a lot more extra stuff you can go into, but it's for the sake of explaining a really quick combo. That's basically what you want to see like every time. So because you already have a negate here, you have a negate in Ash, you have a banish with this, and you have a pop 2 with this. So already your opponent's losing 4 cards, and you still have 3 cards left in your hand. So yeah, pretty goddamn good deck. I think you'd really like it, dude.